Hey guys, welcome back to Struggleville YouTube channel. For this video, I have some amazing new tool deals to share with you. We have Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, and of course Amazon. For Amazon, we'll have all the links down in the description below the video. For everything else, we'll use the YouTube shopping program, and you'll see the boxes popping up here, there, and everywhere throughout the video as you see the different deals. I got some really good ones. This is going to be a good show here. You guys are going to like it. First up, Home Depot DeWALT 20 volt cordless 2-tool combo kit with a 5 amp hour battery and charger. It says normally $500, although it's interesting that over here it says a value of $706, and then over here it's $500, so I don't know. But it's down to $269 right now, and you're getting a lot of good stuff. So that's XR on the mid-range half-inch drive, impact wrench there. You're getting that's probably a 3/8 drive, although it doesn't explicitly say. You got 70 foot-pounds of torque on it. I guess it could be half-inch. They make both. You'll have to look. It's one of the two, but 70 foot-pounds of torque on that guy. And then we have the 1102 charger, which is a 2 amp output. It's kind of funny that they pair that with a 5 amp hour battery. They definitely should have went with the 1104 or the 1106. A little bit bigger, better chargers, but that's okay. I really like the 5 amp hour battery. So 3 out of the 4 pieces I'm a big fan of. $269. I mean, this ratchet by itself, you can pay $199 for it. So if you think about it, for $70 more, you're getting the impact, you're getting the battery, and you're getting a charger. That's not a ton of value, but you are getting the impact and the battery. So $269 on that guy there. Now, the first Amazon deal that I want to share with you, and this is one of their Black Friday deals. Black Friday pricing has started on Amazon. So in this video, I'm going to show you a bunch of the ones that I've already found. Of course, it's going to be changing throughout the next week and a half or so. Some of these are lightning deals, so they're only good for a couple hours, and it's hectic. It's hectic. So make sure you click the bell so you're the first one to know when new deals come out, and you'll probably see a flurry of more videos over the next week or so because there's a lot to go through and organize, and we'll get to it. So it's the DeWALT T-Stack Tool Storage Organizer, double drawers. So really nice, goes with your T-Stack stuff. This actually has little slides on it. Pretty decent drawers you got out of this guy. It's only $26.47 as a Black Friday deal right now on Amazon. A little bit better than Home Depot's price of $31.44. Now, that's a sale price from them. And then Acme Tools has more of a full retail at $44. So $20 more from Acme Tools because they're going to add shipping on top of that, too. You're a Prime member. You're getting free shipping and only paying $26.47. If you like the DeWALT or the T-Stack stuff, that's a really good deal, getting 2 drawers on that one. Over to Lowe's, we have the Craftsman 20 volt 2-tool brushless combo kit. Now you're going to get 2 free tools to go with this one. So it's really good because first, it's the RP, which I learned is like runtime and performance, I think. I think it's runtime and performance. Anyways, RP is top of the line for the Craftsman stuff. You're getting the drill, you're getting the impact driver, you're getting 2 batteries. Let's see here, those 2s are 1.5s. Nope, doesn't say. Must be 1.5. They'd tell you if it was 2s. And then it's similar to the charger that we just showed from DeWALT. Of course, both owned by the same company. So, 2 tools, 2 batteries, charger, bag, $199. But we're also going to get 2 free gifts. You're going to get 4 total tools and 2 batteries for under $200. Really good deal. So let's see. You got the angle grind. A little inflator would be perfect to get. Circular saw, jigsaw, sander, oscillating tool, looks like a ratchet, router, and reciprocating saw. In my brain, I kept saying jigsaw over and over again. I'm like, no, dumbass, that is not a jigsaw. Stop thinking jigsaw. Router and reciprocating saw. You ever have that happen? Looking at something, or even like someone's name. I know that's not their name. Stop thinking that's their name. They're going to be mad when you call them that name because that's not their name. And they're going to want to know whose name is that. Next up on Amazon, we have the Crescent 20-piece 3/8" drive 6-point standard SAE and metric mechanic tool set. So the Crescent, you get the ratchet, all the little shorty sockets, standard sockets, I guess, definitely not deep well. And then you get a little extension to go with it, all for under $20. The Black Friday price right now on Amazon is $19.98. We look, Home Depot has it for $45. Acme Tools has it for $45. So better than half off right now. Basically the price of the ratchet and you're getting everything else for free. 3/8 drive Crescent little socket set. Over at Home Depot, you got the Milwaukee M12 Fuel cordless 3/8 ratchet and 1/4 impact driver kit. That's 2 tools with the batteries. I believe those are 2 amp hour batteries. Of course, you're getting the charger and the bag to go with it. Now, this is all $199, normally $249, but even $249, you're not doing bad because that's the fuel ratchet. Okay, so that's, at least when it came out, about a $199 value. So basically, you're buying, if you were already in the market for the ratchet and you were like, hey, I'm going to go buy me a Milwaukee cordless ratchet today, you would pay about $199 if you just randomly walked into the store and bought it. But with this deal, you're getting a fuel impact driver to go with it. You're getting 2 batteries. You're getting the charger, and you're getting the bag. So 3/8 Where does it say? Where does it say? 450 RPM, 35 foot-pounds of torque. It's a speedy guy. Speedy little guy at 450 RPM. DeWALT 20-volt max. This is over on Amazon again. 3-tool combo kit. Brushless, cordless, router tool. Random orbital sander, jigsaw, battery, charger. It's all the things. So we have all brushless tools here. This is going to be $332. And if we break it down per piece, you got about a $200 tool, a $200 tool, a $100 tool, maybe like a $75 battery. And to me, kind of a worthless battery at the 2 amp hour one. But overall, really good stuff and a really good value when you break it down per piece. The router, the jigsaw, and the sander. You could sell off the pieces you don't need, maybe make your money back and keep a couple for yourself. Now, Acme Tools is $369, Lowe's is $369, and then Tool Nuts, the full retail, there at $449. Over to Walmart, we have a Hart Tools deal. This is the 16-ounce fiberglass handle hammer Rip Claw magnetic nail starter. I just use my fingers, and they're black and blue and swollen. So I'm not a hammer swinger, not like, what's his name, John Henry. The mountain's caving in. It's just my hammer sucking wind, right? I think that's how it went. Johnny Cash song. So it's only $7.18. If you are a Walmart Plus member, you'll get free shipping on top of that. But $7.18 for the hammer. I'm going to actually have a couple more hammer deals to share with you here in a second. But if you like the Hart Tools, $7 there. We'll try and dig more into Walmart here shortly because they got some stuff going on and we haven't touched base as much as we should. Back to Amazon, we have the 2-pack of flashlight high lumens, rechargeable super bright flashlights, zoomable LED, zoom, dimmable, 6 modes, waterproof by Adam Star. Boy, Adam turned out to be much better than, what's that other fool's name? Jimmy. Oh man, if when the girls were jumping on trampolines, if you showed me Adam and Jimmy, I would have said Jimmy's going places, Adam's a bum. No, wrong on that one. Rechargeable flashlights. Black Friday price of $20.79. Now, there's no promo code or coupon. That's just a Black Friday sale price. But $20.79 for a 2-pack includes the batteries and your little charge indicator. I actually like that. I like that a lot better than just the dots. You know, a lot of them, it'll either be a colored dot or it'll be like a series of 4 dots and everything. I like actually being able to look at the exact thing there, the level of charge. But you're only paying $10 a piece. Batteries and everything, USB-C charging, so you know it's the newer, better stuff. It's not like a micro USB or one of those. Now this one I wanted to include because I know we've talked about it several times, but I don't know if this year I've explicitly showed this in a video, so I thought we'd go ahead and do it. Now also, I already did a video before breaking down all the different $99 kits, so if I think about it, I will put a pinned comment down below with the video that breaks down all the parts and pieces of each of these to give you a better idea of which one's the best value for you, because Craftsman has one, there's Husky one, there's the Cobalt one, you know, everyone's got one. But it's half price right now. Normally $199 down to $99 as your special buy. I like that they're portable. They're in a handy-dandy case. I don't like that Home Depot's website never lets me scroll. That's really effing annoying. I'm gonna try not to cuss. I'm trying not to cuss. Sometimes they make it real hard not to cuss. But I like that it's in this 3-drawer thing that you can pull out. Now, the only bad thing is, even though it's got the handles and everything, you load this thing up and it's got all the tools in it. It's kind of heavy, It's a little bit weighty, but still great to throw in like the trunk, or if you have some project you got to go to and you don't know what tools you need, well, just bring them all, damn it. You'll have something in there you can use. So half price, $99. It's a really good value, and it's especially good for someone who just needs to get into working on stuff, working on cars or something. It's a great way to get them a basic set that can still do a lot of stuff. Now back to Amazon, we have the GearWrench 2-piece, 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch drive, 120 XP, dual material, flex handle, teardrop ratchet set. So we got flex heads here. We got the comfort grip, which I really like. I got a GearWrench one that looks just like this, although mine's red and black instead of yellow and black. Flex head, 120 tooth. I guess it's not actually 120 tooth, 120 position, I guess, before someone gets mad. 120 position, 3/8 drive, flex head, but mine is red and black handle. Anyways, I love that ratchet. That's one of my favorite ratchets. It's very nice. So this one, you're getting both the 3/8. That's very similar to the one I already own. The 12, 1/4 inch, and it's a Black Friday price of $50 to $35, so about $25 a piece. I think I paid $50 or more just for my one ratchet. I know it was pretty expensive. It was one of those, do I really need this? No. Do I want this? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. And I'm happy I did, because I bought it a couple of years ago and I really like it. So I'm just saying, if you're even on the fence, they're good ratchets. I think you'll like them. Now, Home Depot has it for $73.35, and Acme Tools is $95. You're almost half the price of Acme Tools, because they're going to add $5.99 to that for shipping. So you're going to pay $100 over at Acme, $52 right now on Amazon. Really good ratchets. Actually, when this is over, I got to see if I can find the 1/4 inch one by itself, because I already have basically the exact same ratchet right there. Back to Lowe's, we got a Metabo deal. A lot of big Metabo fans out there. 1/4 inch brushless impact driver, battery and charger included, hard case. Just call it a case. It's not a bag like they try and pull on you. Now you're getting 4 free batteries. I just thought this was it's an interesting deal. I'm not even sure what to make of it. I mean, value-wise, it's really good. I'm not sure if it appeals to everybody, but it's $199. You're getting the Metabo HPT impact driver. That's a brushless tool. That's the triple hammer guy. And then you're getting 2 2-amp-hour batteries. You're getting the charger. So it's a whole little kit right there, right? And you would think at $199, the get a free item would be a free tool. It would be amazing to get a free tool with this. So when I saw that it was a bunch of these batteries, I thought, well, that's kind of interesting, but let me choose gifts and see what else is there. And I'm looking at what else is there, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm looking at 2 of the exact same thing. 4 packs of 2-amp-hour batteries. So if you get this at $199, you're getting the tool, and you're going to end up with 6 2-amp-hour batteries. You will have your fill of 2-amp-hour batteries. The good thing is you will never run out of juice as far as the 2-amp-hour batteries. You may want to add other tools to that, or maybe like a 4-amp-hour battery or a 5-amp-hour battery. But for $199, 6 batteries and a tool, can't argue with the value. Might argue with the sense it makes to put that together. Back to Amazon, we got a chainsaw, 6-inch mini electric chainsaw, cordless, battery powered by Tai Tak. It's 50% off. We've actually seen this once before. It's an amazing price, though, because they have a Black Friday deal at $32.48, and then there's a 50% promo code right here. Not sure when it expires. It's good right now, Now, you would think that would bring you out to about $16 or so, in change. When I added it to my cart, it was $15.99. I don't know. It's supposed to be a 50% promo code, and $32.48. Is $15.99 right? Am I just terrible at math? I don't think so. I mean, I am, but I don't think that's right. Really love these little chainsaws. Great for pruning, doing little stuff. If one of the main uses I'll use it for is having a bonfire or something and cutting up branches smaller so they actually fit within the fire, And this one actually looks like it has a little oiler to it, which is nice. Some of them don't have any way to oil it. Like you have to, like, I guess, manually oil it. So it's nice that it has the compartment. Actually, most of them just don't have that. But it's under $20. So go for it. It's under 20 bucks. Told you there was a couple of hammer deals in this video, so here's another one for you. This one comes with a free item. Well, it's an additional item. I don't know if it's actually free. Home Depot, we got the Husky 2-piece 20-ounce steel rip hammer and the 10-inch nail puller. Home tool kit. Normally $39, down to $16.88. Now, how is this not a cat's paw? Does this not look like a cat's paw? Is it because of the head shape here? Because I want to call it a cat's paw. Cat's paw. Anyway, you got the nail puller and you have the 20-ounce rip hammer. Normally $39, down to $16.88. I think I got one more hammer deal for you. What was it? The Walmart one was like $8, but that was hammer by itself. It's $16.88 and you're getting a two-piecer. Next up on Amazon, we got the Gerber Gear Para Frame Mini Pocket Knife, 2.2 inch. It's a good size right there. Fine edge, small. No. I said good size. Everyday carry, a folding knife with a lock, safety lock even. So I actually have this knife. Had it, bought it years ago. It's not too bad. It's super lightweight. I think with all the cutouts in the handle, you don't have a lot of extra material, so it makes it a fairly lightweight knife. It's on sale right now for just $9.94. So no promo code or coupon needed. Just a sale price. Normally $17, down to $9.94, under 10 bucks. Back to Lowe's, we have the DeWALT 10-inch 20-volt max dual bevel compound cordless miter saw. Normally $3.99 down to $3.69. I just really liked it because it's the 20-volt max. It is a cordless 10-inch miter saw. I don't have any experience with this one specifically, but I do own the 7.25-inch cordless miter saw from DeWALT, and I really like it. So I would just assume I would also really like the 10-inch. So $30 off, newer tool. You got your LED cut line, 6-inch horizontal cut, high-vis bevel scale. It's a bevel scale. And this is a tool-only deal. I don't know if they have a kit available for this or not. If they don't now, they will at some point. Hopefully pair it with like a 5 or something. Last hammer deal. The last hammer time. Gonna have to get the big old parachute pants. Craftsman hammer, fiberglass 16-ounce. Durability overstrike protection. I need some overstrike protection, that's for sure. Improved grip during use. It's gonna be $5.90. Did you see the clip of Dave Portnoy trying to hammer something? I don't know the context of the clip at all. I just remember seeing it, and he was trying to hammer, and if he choked up on this hammer anymore, I mean, his hand was like here. He didn't need the handle. He was just holding the base of the head. And he was doing like a Happy Gilmore, just a little tap, tap, taparoo. Oh, man. $5.99. Craftsman hammer. You can make yourself a little short video, hammer it, and send it to Dave Portnoy. Like, this is how you hold the hammer. This is how you swing the hammer. Back to Home Depot, we got the Husky 2-pack, 1200 lumens, rechargeable magnetic utility light. Was $36, now $19.88. This is going to be a 2-pack, 1200 lumens. You can never have enough work lights. Around the shop, garage, house, high, medium, low, eco mode. Looks like you got 40 minutes on high, all the way down to whatever that says on eco. Oh, that's meters. That is not minutes, that is meters. Here's the time. 2 hours on high. When the number went down, when we went to a lower setting, I knew I had it messed up. So the time is 2 hours on high or 20 hours on eco. And this will be your distance, and I guess it's in meters as best I can tell. So apparently these people aren't from America, because we don't do meters. I don't know, is that a football field? I don't know. 40 meters. I'll show you 40 meters. 4-pack LED. Actually, I won't because I have no idea what it is. 4-pack LED light bulbs, 200 watt equivalent. 6+1 deformable panels, bright lighting, LED shop lights by Screw. Yeah, I've been saying that a lot lately. Screw. I actually have two different ones to show you that are super similar, and they're actually a really good price. I would have led the video with these or had them in the front half, but it was limited stock on both. So I'm expecting both of these to sell out, and I thought I would limit the amount of people who see it and can't get it because it's sold out if I kind of bury it here in the middle. So this is the 4-pack of the dimmable, they might be, but deformable lights. These screw into a normal light socket. You can bend these little panels to direct the light anywhere you want. It has all the leaves on the side. It has the middle light there. Again, this is a 4-pack for $46. So you're just over $10. When these first came out, you paid $46 for one. Someone listening to me right now remembers when these first came out and knows that I am not a liar. This is what they cost each when they first came out. So now you're getting 4 of them. They're super bright, so much better than just a regular light bulb. Now, those were the 200 watters. This one says it's 300 watts. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, we got extra panels on this, bendy. This is a 4-pack as well. These are on the same page. This one's $40.99, even better. Even better. I like the first one. I like this one better. Unless you're trying to save energy, then maybe you want the smaller ones. They're both going to be bright as hell. Bright enough to light up hell. I imagine it's a dark place. All the flames, though, could be very bright already. So pick whichever one you want, but both of them were limited stock, so they're going to sell out. Next up, we have some Milwaukee sockets. Got the 3/8-inch Deepwell metric sockets. SAEs on deck. 6-point socket set. It's 10-piece. Comes with the rail. Normally $45 down to $29.97. The Milwaukee mechanic tools are always a little higher than I would like, but these are on sale, and for the Milwaukee owners out there, you may be really interested in them. Now, one thing I do like is the square base on these things, because two things. One, they won't roll off a table or bench or whatever work surface you have. They don't roll because they're square. And if you've ever seen a square before, it doesn't roll. Okay, so that's the good thing. Also, you can put a wrench on the end of those because they're square. If you have some reason for whatever that you need to put a wrench on the end, you can do that because it's square. It also won't roll. Okay, it comes with the socket rail that you're seeing there, and you're getting the whole thing for $29.97. Now, same thing with the SAEs. I would recommend getting both so you have a matching set. Don't be a weirdo and just have like one. I bought the metric one. Do you have the SAE? No. Why? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? You don't have matching sets. So $29.97 on these guys as well. Looks like we're going up to 7/8 there. Ooh, I like that. It zoomed in for me. All the way down to, is that 5/16? Man, one more and they could have got 1/4 inch in there. You can't read that one. I know that says 7/16, but that's an interesting picture to use when you can't see the stamping on that one. Huh. $29.97. You got the auger drill bits for planting. Now, this does have a Black Friday sale, so it's a few dollars off, but I also included it because yesterday I mentioned these things, and then I saw the Black Friday thing for something similar, and I thought, well, now we gotta post it. We were just talking about it. The auger drill bit. Now, don't pay attention to this because there's different options available. Heavy duty auger post hole digger for fence. That was with the D. 3/8-inch hex drive. It's always the D. SYIT Kun. Now, I got a couple of different ones that I want to show you. This is what's kind of weird about this. So the Black Friday price on this first one is $18.39, and this one is 4-inch by 16-inch. Okay, so if you open the Amazon page, you click on the Buy on Amazon button, there was 3 or 4 variations. and they were all different sizes. Now, I'm just kind of shocked. Okay, let's just go to this next one. 3" by 36. I can't imagine your drill is going to be able to do that. Like, you need a big boy drill. I'm kind of afraid you're going to break like an ordinary drill. You need some heavy duty son of a... For 36 inches of hole, that's a lot of hole. Now this one's $23.99, but the same thing. If you go to the buy here, so these were different pages. This page was different than this page, but each of the pages had different variations as far as the size. I think they all had sales. Now look at this one, 2" by 32. That's crazy. I can't even imagine being able to go 32 inches down with the drill. That thing's going to rip right out of your hand. It's going to swing you around in circles. Please record doing this. Please send it to me. 2 by 32. You know what? You have to give it to some unsuspecting poor bastard. Be like, here, use this 3 by 36 and drill a hole. And make sure that drill is on drill mode, not the clutch mode. Don't use a clutch thing. Put it on drill. Be like, hey, make sure you hang tight. Whee! It's like, oh, you broke your wrist. That sucks. You got good insurance? $15.99. There's different variations on that one, too. Let's see. Home Depot. Milwaukee M12 Fuel Brushless Cordless 3/8" drive extended reach high-speed ratchet. So we're also going to get a free item with this. A couple of selling points on it. The extended reach, that the damn extended reach is always more expensive. So you know what? If you don't need the extended reach, don't pay extra for it. But if you do have to, hey, at least this one you're getting a special buy-in. You're getting a free item if you're looking for the extended reach. Also, this is the high speed, which... if I would say it's probably my favorite, that's the one I bought. Okay, I didn't get the extended reach, but high speed was the one that I went with as far as the 3/8. I also did have the OG, but I don't have it anymore. So then you're getting a battery to go with it, fuel tool, of course. And then we get a free item. So this was, what was it? $3.49. I feel like the copper tubing cutter is like an interesting inclusion because... Is the buyer of an extended reach ratchet also the buyer of a copper tubing cutter? Is that typically the same guy? I don't know. Maybe the inflator. I could see the ratchet guy wanting the inflator or the grease gun. The grease gun would actually, if I was buying this, the grease gun would be what I would select. And I love this inflator, but it doesn't have enough value. It really sells for about $99, and it's included in a lot of sales, so I probably wouldn't go with this one. The grease gun actually is included in a lot of stuff as well, but it's a much higher value. The battery, no. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. And the impact driver, I get if you need it, you can, but that's another thing that's included in tons of stuff, so... Got a cordless snow shovel compatible with your DeWALT 20-volt batteries. 12-inch electric snowblower with 20-foot max throw and adjustable handle safety switch snow thrower by 3DVON. It's 33% off. Plus, I think it had a Black Friday price. Yes, it does. We'll get to it in 1 second. So I really like these things. Now, I know DeWALT has their own official version, and I don't know what's wrong with it because it has... a lot of really bad reviews. People do not like the official DeWALT snow thrower, snow blower, whatever you want to call it, snow shovel, electric shovel, whatever they want to call it. Now, for 5 or 6 years now, I've had the Snow Joe version. I have the Snow Joe version of this thing here, and I also have a Snow Joe cordless snow blower that takes 2 batteries at a time, and it sucks some big time. And I actually really like the shovel. And if they like out here, I live out in the country and we get a lot of snow and we'll get drifts like over my sidewalk. It'll be over my head. Over my head. It's like being literally snowed in. I cannot make it to the driveway because the snow is over my head. And that snowblower ain't worth a shit in that. But this is. Because this you can easily pick up and chip away starting at the top of the drift and just work your way down and like chisel out a tunnel with this thing, where the snowblower you can't do that. It doesn't have the power, nothing. It just stops. So I actually use my snow shovel more than the blower, because even when it's just on the ground, it's just, you're just walking with it. You're just pushing. Obviously, it does a smaller area. If it's doing the whole driveway and there's only a couple inches of snow, then yeah, the snowblower works out pretty well. So the Black Friday price on this is $103.99, but then we have a 33% promo code, so it's going to take about another $33 off. You're going to be in the $60-something range, and it's supposed to go through December 1st. Look, you guys know they don't last that long, but it is working right now, and for a bare tool, something that I'll call it hit and miss, because for some reason people hate the official DeWALT one. And maybe they just have too high of expectations, or I don't know what the deal is with it. I don't know what's wrong with it. But I really like my Snow Joe one that is similar, but obviously a different brand. Now this one we're going to have a little bit of a problem with, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's the Milwaukee M18 2-gallon cordless wet dry vac with a 5 amp hour battery. That's an extended capacity battery right there. Normally $299, it's half off at $149. Really like it just being paired with a 5 amp hour battery, and probably for this vacuum you would like a larger battery such as a 5. So $149, I really like this. Now here's the problem. We're using the YouTube shopping links, right? So right now you probably see a box on the screen for this deal, but you're going to probably see, I can't remember what it was. It might have been a filter or something that was, anyways, here's the problem. I am tagging this exact product. This, okay? Actually, I don't know if I can click this button or not to show you. Hold on. I don't know if I'm supposed to show that or not, so I won't. So here's the thing. They came out with this thing where they do different variations, a little inside baseball for people who care. For the YouTube shopping, they started a thing called variations. So you see me tagging products, and those are the boxes that are popping up in the video. Those are also the boxes that are in the description down below. Now, sometimes I manually tag those, and then I manually tell YouTube when to pop up the box on the screen, when I'm talking about this, when I'm talking about that. I have to go in there and do that myself. YouTube is not automating that. However, YouTube does automate the placement sometimes. I guess if I don't do it, they will automate it, but I don't trust them to do it correctly. So there's sometimes when I'm talking about an Amazon item, or maybe it's an entire Amazon video, and you'll see links to Walmart or to Best Buy or some shit. It's just because that retailer happens to sell the same product. YouTube noticed that the product was there, and they just threw up a box. I didn't do that. But that is not even what I wanted to talk about. The variations thing. The variations is included for girls, okay? It's for girls. Let's just say it. They're telling you to buy something at Kohl's, and it's a shirt with different colors and different sizes and everything. They want different variations. So if one sells out, it can show people the other variation. They're doing the same thing with Home Depot, so it's giving you a different variation of the wet dry vac. I don't know if every time it's going to show the same variation, or every time someone watches the video, it shows a different variation. Don't know how it works, but it is not showing you the variation with the battery. I want to show people the free battery, damn it! Stop changing what I'm linking to. I know better than you. Stop thinking you know better than me. This is what I want to link to. So anyway, if this comes up and you see it's not this, I have no control over it. Other than I already emailed them complaining about it, but they don't care what I say. They're going to say, piss off. So, it doesn't matter. So you may have to just go on your own and look for this thing. It's here. That would be the number you could put in the search box to try and find this exact thing. I tried. Cabinet jacks on Amazon. Installing cabinets. It's a 4-pack. These go up to 27 inches, hold 165 pounds. It's a heavy-duty third hand. Rather have a third leg. By 3H. One more H. We could be some farmers. 30% off. So we're holding up each corner, I think. I think that's what we're doing. I think they gave us 4 so we can hold up each corner. Really handy, though. These little jack guys, you got the pads on the end so you don't mar up anything. And then, I'm not real sure what's going on with the mechanism here, but the one I have, you have a little squeeze handle, and it just kind of ratchets its ass, almost like a bar clamp, and extends the height. $48.99, but we have a 30% promo code. Not sure when it expires. Just posted it earlier today, the 20th at 1:18. Look at that. Look at me doing the quick math right there. And then we're taking 30% off, 1/3. $15, $16 off. A little over $30, maybe. 4-pack. Next up, we got the Bosch 15-piece carbide tip wood router bit assorted set. Comes with the handy dandy case. All them starter bits. They're the standbys. Everyone needs this set. Black Friday price $67.98. Lowe's $95. Acme Tools $95. $30 cheaper right now on Amazon. That was one of their Black Friday deals. You got a Metabo HPT Ultra Quiet Portable Air Compressor. 1 gallon tank capacity, universal quick coupler. Steel roll cage. This thing could fall off a roof and it'd be fine. I don't know if that's true. Well, we do have a nice little portable air compressor. Even got the little feeties, little anti-vibration feeties on there. Black Friday, $119. This is actually cheaper than the Prime Day price in July. I think it's $10 or $20 cheaper than what they sold it for in July. Acme Tools has it for $189. Zorro sells it for $186. How do I know that? Because I posted it in July. And I just update the same product page when the same product is on sale again. So I looked at the price I had and I said, hey, it's cheaper now than it was then. It's mighty kind of them. Now I got some WorkPro deals for you. I got a bunch of them that I want to show you. There's a whole page full. So here's what I'm going to do for Black Friday. We're going to have a mixture of brand pages like this one of WorkPro deals and individual deal posts on the homepage. Now, why is that? Because there's literally going to be hundreds of Black Friday deals to post between now and through Cyber Monday. Hundreds of deals. There's 20 products per page on my website. If we get to hundreds of deals, no one's scrolling past 10 pages. They're just not doing it. There will be scroll fatigue after maybe 2 pages or 3 pages. People aren't going to look anymore. So that means deals that are perfectly good get totally buried and no one sees them. So they cannot be individual posts. Same thing happens with a post like this with the brand page. I'm going to scroll through all of these, and if I left it to the attention span of the viewer, they wouldn't scroll through. They would have a mind-numbed, not paying attention to what they're looking at scroll. So we're doing a little bit of a hybrid. Some stuff's going to be on the brand page. Some stuff's going to get its own post. Now, the good thing about that, anything that shows up on the homepage, you can use this search bar right here. If you want all the DeWALT deals, you just type in DeWALT. The search results are by recency. The most recent post will be at the top. So whether it is a collection page like this one or individual post, the search bar right there will pull it up. Now, a little bit more inside baseball. These category pages on the top do not show up in the search. I know. If I knew now what I knew when I set this up, I would do things differently. Do I want to redo everything? No. So that's how it is. I probably have 20 or 30 deals on this page, so we are not going to get to all of them, but we'll just kind of take a look. They're all Black Friday deals. None of them are promo codes or coupons, and all of these posts were posted earlier today. All the prices are, at least right now, exactly what you see. So you get the bypass loppers, 28-inch branch cutters there, down to $22.39. This percentage is not going to be right on any of these. Whoops. Well, f*** me running. I didn't mean to click that. Now we get to do some more editing.
You've just got to try harder not to suck.
Got the crawl space dehumidifier, $399.99. Your little hoary, not that kind of hoary, $15.99. Oh, damn it. I got the same thing twice. Why do I got the same thing twice? It means I missed something probably. You got the 12-inch extension, which could be really useful to have. You really got to reach out and touch. Only going to be $7.99 on that one. You got the kitchen shears, $11.99. The paint sprayer is going to be $30.59, normally $50. That's a plug-in model. Got the electrical disconnect pliers, something that we don't see discounted very often, and going from $15.99 to $9.61. So somewhat of a niche, obscure item that you can get a good deal on. We have the Huck Bill folding knife, a little Huck Tua for you, $7.99. Actually, I'm going to have a bunch of knife deals. I didn't get them posted yet, but I started the list, and it's like up to 10 or 15 already. So that'll be posted hopefully today or tomorrow. Here's the axe and fixed blade knife combo. You got full tang, all the tang, nothing but the tang. Gotta love you some tang. $23.99 on this one. Nice little deal for both pieces. They call them tool bags, but all sorts of uses. But for those of you who like the camo, $13.08 on a 3-pack. Really good. It's the mini plier set, only $7.99, all three of those. I love these hose gripper pliers. They are really amazing because they'll grip the hose without like smashing it or making it more difficult to remove. This actually work really good. I also love these on a TV cable where you have to depress the button to adjust the cable. The little reach around action of these things is great for pushing in that little button. So there's little different electrical connectors and stuff where these can be pretty useful for as well. So $22 on a 3-pack, that's like $8 a piece. I have mine are Sunix tools, but they look just like that. Would definitely recommend. Of course, you're getting also the little roll-up pouch, which I guess is nice, but definitely love that. Another one that is really good is the hose clamp pliers. These are for those squeeze clamps with the little tabs that stick up, and you all know you either pinch them so much that you bend them out of shape and then you got to fix it, or the pliers just keep slipping off. And if it's in a hard to reach area, they suck. So this thing just slides over the top, and then you're way out here outside of the engine compartment or whatever. You got some length, and you just squeeze it, and it pulls it for you. It works really good. It's almost like a brake on a bike or something. But $12.23 on that. So another one that I like the stuff that we don't get to see on sale all the time. Even if it's not 50% off, it's not 75% off, but usually it's 0% off. So I'll take my 20 or whatever it is. You got the 3-piece with the groove joint pliers, $21 on that, so only $7 a piece for those. Another, the snap ring pliers here. So you see a lot of kind of unique ones here. $10 off, going to be $19.99. You got the 4.5-inch bench vise, $36.79, normally $50 on that. I like this little set for $20 because we have all our adapters and universals, our socket adapters, little swivel guys. Wrench organizer, $12.26. Another pair of scissors at $13.59. Your electrician scissors. 10-piece precision screwdriver set, only $9.64. Comes with a roll-up pouch. You even get the little magnetizer, demagnetizer guy, which you can use for any of your other screwdrivers. Kind of goes along with it. You just slide it through the hole there, and it magnetizes it. You scrape it on the sidewall, and that demagnetizes it. Roll-up tool bag. Everyone loves the tool bag, $17.59. Another pair of pliers, some 6-piece mini plier set at $17.99. Really love these ratchets. So I have a Craftsman version that is very similar to these, and I like them a lot. So, and they're also usually very expensive. So $47.99 on this set is really good. This is the metric version. If you go on the page, there might be an SAE version as well. But they're double boxed end. One side is ratcheting, the other side is just a fixed boxed end, but they're the same on both sides. So you'll use the fixed one. I know, I should have hit my cough button or something. But we're getting late in the video. It's okay. It's okay. We'll make it. The fixed end for your, to initially break it loose or do your final tightening and then zip it off a little faster with your ratcheting end there. One thing I really like on the 67 Mustang, the fan is right up against the radiator. And you can't get your hand in there or anything. Anytime you got to take the bolts off that fan, you come out with bloody knuckles because all the fins on the radiator or something. And just a regular length wrench doesn't save you. It's not long enough. So I always end up using one of these because it gives you the length to get away from those fins because it's just kind of, I don't know, bleeding's not fun. WorkPro 14.5-inch steel tire spoons. We're playing the spoons. So it's only $20.79. You get the 3-pack of the spoons themselves. You get these little rim guards you slap on the rim so you don't scratch it up or whatever when you're doing your thing. You get your valve caps, valve stem caps, really just dust caps. You get the remover tool. You get some replacement cores. I think those are called Schrader valves. But a whole little set for $20. I think that's a really good one as well. Impact set. You have your extensions, a couple universals, some adapters of different sizes. I'm not sure what everything right here is. It's kind of hard to tell on this top-down view. But $29.59 comes in the handy-dandy case. You're getting all your sizes, quarter, 3/8, half-inch. Now, this is pretty similar, although obviously less robust. It's less pieces, but you got your adapters and your universals. And then you have 3/8-inch extensions, which I'm sure is because all these adapters bring you back to 3/8 and everything. So $15.74 on that one. And then here we have another plier set that's only $16.82, but it's a 7-piece. So your price per is only a little over $2. Really good. These aren't the highest quality. If you look at some of the WorkPro stuff, some of those other pliers we looked at are a higher quality. These are a little bit more on the budget side, but still useful and good backups or good, keep in the house, keep in a junk drawer or something. You don't got to run out to the garage. That's what I do. Don't want to run out to the garage. It's freezing. So that's it, guys. The latest amazing deals, some really good ones, and Black Friday coming up. Prices starting already. We're going to have lots and lots of stuff. I actually have a page open already that I haven't even showed you that has a bunch more Milwaukee deals that I got to go through, and we're going to get a bunch of Milwaukee stuff posted. There's a lot. It's going to be nonstop for the next 10 days. So make sure to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Click the bell because then you'll get notifications when I upload a new video, and those people get the best deals. You're going to run across something that's going to be sold out. You're going to be pissed because it's sold out and you missed it. But you should have clicked the bell. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but you got to know there's always time for change. You always have another chance. You can still click the bell right now. Make a better life choice. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.